And I wonder if you could share a little bit. I was rereading the book yesterday, and there's the third part of your book where you talk about three helpful practices, and
Mm,
one of them is patience that you talk
yes,
about.
yes.
And I wonder if you could share with us a little bit about that because it's always
Yeah,
it's a
I'll try.
I think it's a challenge for all of us.
So, first of all, I thought the opening quote from Yogananda is funny. He says, so many people waste their time trying to do things quickly.
I love that
I
quote.
think
Yeah.
that's very sharp. So, Sri Yukteswar calls patience holy patience. It is his definition of tapasya. And tapasya is a basic prescription of yoga. Yogis say you must practice tapasya, and it is often translated as austerity or
Mm.
self-discipline. Now, there's much more to it, I feel. Um, patience to transcend time. There is a saying that says patience is the shortest route to God realization.
Mhm.
So there is underlying patience. There is a um, acceptance, a calm acceptance of things as they are. There is also, let's say, if we apply patience to meditation, and you say, I want my meditations to become longer. So instead of an hour or an hour and a half, you want to do 2 hours. Or if you do 5 minutes, you say, no, I want to do 10 minutes. So you work on that, and you use maybe your cell phone so that you don't get up before. So you sit there and you follow the instructions for meditation. And then after you've done your techniques, you have to stay seated and enjoy it. But um, there may be moments where you become restless and impatient. And then at that point, you have to say to yourself, I'm not going to stand up. I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay here. So there is the more, let's say, personal conviction, personal. But then if you say, I'm not going to stand up, then you have to also make it fun to stay seated, right?
Mm.
So you have to focus on something else than time. And you can work on inner relaxation, on emotional relaxation, for example, letting go of everything that is not, letting go of all the attachments or everything that makes you worry. You can work on that, work on deep relaxation. At that point, there is no time. There is also another important experience that I can share. We had a center in Rome, and we were organizing the long Christmas meditation, and we had invited Jayadev, who was already living at Ananda. He still is himself a writer and a teacher, and a very dynamic, wonderful devotee. And he came to support and lead this meditation. And so we had made a program, like after an hour we can do some more chanting and this and that, but he wasn't looking at the program. So he came, had his guitar, did some chanting, and then immediately we went into very long time of meditation. And he only said one thing that I've remembered, even now we're talking about 20 years ago, if not more. He said, if you concentrate, there is no time. So concentration kills time, in other words. Absorption kills time. So all you need to do is if you want to transcend time, you have to develop patience through inner calmness, calm acceptance, calm relaxation, mental, emotional relaxation, and focus. Just don't focus on time, focus on something else. Focus on God, focus on the breath,
Mhm.
focus on the spiritual eye, whatever it is. But I think those three factors. And then, of course, time is also a very important threat to love. Human love, can be worn out, can wear out through time. But if you stay inwardly focused, then that inner power of love that is set free through your patience will also manifest in your love relationship with other people.
Mm.
And so it works within, it works without. And I'm not saying that I'm the most patient person in the world, not at all. But I'm saying I love to work on it.
Mm.
That's
Well,
at least I understand that that is very, very important.
And I really appreciate you sharing that.